Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to episode 13 of the Road to Glory. So in today's episode, we have got the POTM announcement and investments with that. We've got the POTM actually being dropped, which was decent. Then we've got a bit of chem-style trading and kind of my thought process through, I guess, doing some investments. So, what we're going to be doing is actually a method I didn't do whatsoever on this episode, but I thought why not give you guys another little trading method that works. Now, it is going to be, I guess, a sniping filter. You guys would be happy to know. But it is a common trend on the channel. And it is going to be basically with defenders with shadow. Now, it's a pretty easy sniping filter if it wishes to load up. As I said, it's my old account, so do not worry. So, ooh, we are Gerard sold them. So, what we're going to do is we're going to be going with shadow. We're going to be going with defenders. And basically what you can do is you're going to set the highest buy now possible without there being two players over an hour. So again, you're going to go defenders, shadow, and we're going to see what the highest buy now this is right now. We are going to manage to get ourselves, it's going to be 2k. Now, if by magic there won't be two players listed up over an hour, there aren't. Brilliant. So again, you are going to be going for the highest there is until there's two players listed up over an hour. And let's see, so we can get we can only get 2k out of this. Okay, that's no worries. So now what you're looking to do is you are looking to scroll all the way to the end once on said method, and you're going to keep pressing compare price back out. Compare price back out is square and circle. Now what this is going to do is it's going to keep refreshing the market, looking at players with shadow for hopefully cheap. Now I'll be honest with you, that guy's not a deal. Now what you're looking for is you're looking to buy, one, you can literally go and buy absolutely anything because whatever you buy is at least going to sell for 2k. But you are more likely than not going to be able to hopefully pick up some deals. Now the reason this method works is because what people will do is they'll buy a player, they'll apply shadow, but then they'll not go and remember that they applied shadow, therefore listing up players what they sell for. Like Muniers right now is probably 1.8k. But what we're going to show you right now is if we only got that Munier with a shadow, he is going to be going for... So we're buying for 1.8k theoretically, and we'd have been at selling for 3.8k. So that right there is a 2k profit. And again, that player took, absolutely no time to pop up. Now, of course, we didn't go and win that player, but that is it. So, again, what you want to do is you want to get us at the highest buy now possible, without there being two players or more over the market. And again, pretty sure that was 2k. So, from PlayStation, we go Shadow Defenders. You're then going to go and scroll all the way to the end here, and you're going to keep pressing compare price back out. Now, again, you can go and buy absolutely anyone. You can try and be a little bit careful with it, just making sure you only buy players ideally who are kind of worth. Like the last thing you want to do is go and buy some absolute and utter pleb. But there we go. So we got ourselves Diallo right here for 2k, who may be a complete and utter pleb. Let's go have a little look how he's looking then. So Diallo. And as I say, worst comes to worst, I'll be selling him for exactly what I bought him for. So Diallo, I don't expect much of him, I'll be completely honest with you. What are you going for, buddy? Bought him for 2k. He's on the market for 2.3, so it's nothing too amazing. And again, the reason or the time you do this method is when you're sitting low on coins, because all you need is 2k to go and snipe these players. And I could go send for 2.4, which, to be completely honest, is nothing amazing. But it again took almost no time between that card and the last card popping up. We'll give it another go, and we'll see if we get anything good. But again, what you can see is you'll be able to consistently pick up cards very, very easily with this. Again, all you can do is scroll to the end, keep pressing compare price, back out. And yeah, basically again, it's a common theme on the channel when you're doing shadow defenders. Another reason I quite like this is because you can literally go and get any defender on the game with shadow. This filter, I guess, theoretically has hundreds of players you get in it. But there you go, there would have been a Lindelof 1.4. We'll go and end off with this one. So if you only got Lindelof for 1.4, we already know you'll at least be able to sell it for 2k because that's, the cheapest defender with shadow. But you would be able to get it for 1.4 and... you'd be able to sell him for probably about 3k. So there'd be about 1.6k on that. I say there are about 3 deals popping up right there. If you do this after Weekend League, there's going to be way more cards popping up. So just, I don't actually do this method in the video, and I do recommend this method, but I thought, we've shown the same trading methods over and over again. Why not give you guys a little change? So hopefully the method does work. Do make sure to tell me in the comments how it does work. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. So we are selling our players on, and Zaha we got for 30, we just sold for 38. Murray, we got for 16, we just sold for 22. So what we're doing is we are selling the players we got last night over on Lazy Buyers. They're up a little bit. Sadly, it's not really much, it's not exactly what I want it to. But what we are going to do is sell them on. Now, because POTM basically Premier League awards are starting to be dropped, we are going to be doing a little bit of investing for them, and we're going to be buying the players in the list below. Because if you're going to type Premier League in right now, there you go. They've already started announcing awards. Now they've only announced it for the youth players, but you want to buy these players before people start catching on to it. So yeah, the players down below, investments I like. Again, David Silva, Bernardo Silva, and Alderweireld, just very high rated. Haller, good value for money, 83. David Luiz, and there's a lack of high rated strikers this FIFA, who are cheap. David Luiz, 5k is not bad. Otamendi, 2k is not bad. Schmeichel and Raul Patrice, again, just high rated. Maguire for 1.2k. Torreira for a k. Arsenal, in case it's a Aubameyang. Then you got Alonso, who offers good chemistry. You got Fraser, who offers good chemistry. You got Pedro, who offers good chemistry. And then you got Aspilicueta, because there are a lack of high rated right backs in this game, let alone high rated right backs in the Premier. You're literally using Aspilicueta, or a 79 rated. So Aspilicueta is a nice safe investment. So the plan of action is going to be sell these on, sell the Lenglets on, and only on lazy buys, because I don't really want to sell them for the going rate. Because if I go show you Mahrez's going rate, the 22k looks pretty decent if we're going to show you right now, because I think he's only going for, so we bought all of ours about 15 to 16k. Yeah, right now he's going to flood for 17. So sadly they're not really up from what I wanted them being yesterday, but nonetheless they're not extremely hard to sell on lazy buyers. So the plan of action is to keep selling them on lazy buyers, just so we can have 300k, 400k to work with, and start getting those POTM investments ready for potentially about 4 or 5 hours time when POTM may drop. You want to buy Arsenal players, chat, and Gabonese players. There you go. 1, 2, 1, 5. You could go and buy gold Aubameyang, he'll rise. Alright, there we go. Gabonese. But I'd say Arsenal players and Gabonese players. I'm a madman, chat. There we go. There we go. So Aubameyang POTM has obviously just been announced, and you guys would have seen. So I sold all the Gabonese players, probably made 20, 30k. Nothing interesting, especially as I could have gone and invested in the Arsenal players. Now, what we are going to be doing is selling on some of our investments. I just want to show you right here, them announce it. There you go, Aubameyang, Premier League, POTM, happy days. Now, they do say that he will be released very soon, I'm pretty sure, on their Instagram. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be selling our investments. Now, David Silva's, which we bought for 24.25 yesterday, as you can see right here, we are now selling on just under 29. Now, you might be like, Dan, why not hold on to him? Well, David Silva is an extremely mainstream investment. And as a result of him being a really, mainstream investment, you're going to see a lot of people will have pre-invested in him. And as a result of a lot of people pre-investing in him, when he's not needed, you're going to see a lot of people sell them. So ideally, fingers crossed, we're going to be able to sell these cards on because, again, we're going to sell them on for the profit before they're potentially not used whatsoever. So that's going to be a plan of action right now. It'll also then give us about 700-800 coins for, 700-800k, sorry, for RASH investing, just in case the POTM is cheap and we do want to go and buy players. So I've got my thoughts is going to be Aspilicueta. If they want a high-rated team, because if you look at right backs, it's not looking too good. I'm really backing Aspilicueta as a good little investment because the other right backs are 79 rated. So yeah, should be good. As we're going to sell on the Silvers and then prepare for 6. So we're actually now buying a bunch of Oblaks, and the reason we're buying Oblaks is because we're just playing around with him, and we basically worked out that you can get him into these 2 SBCs near enough, which means that Oblak can be used in any SBCs 85, either 85 with chemistry or 85 without chemistry. So he struggled with the one without chemistry, but I said I wasn't putting a mad amount of time. But what this means is when POTM Aubameyang comes out, given that there are 85 or high rated squads, which is highly likely to be, Oblak can be used in arguably every single one of them. And as a result of being used in every single one of them, his price should rise. I mean, Oblak right now is generally the only, apart from I guess the Stegen, he is the only high-rated player, or player of his rating, which is that cheap. So we'll scroll down here right now, and he is a 91. Now, ter Stegen, ter Stegen is literally more expensive for a lower-rated player. Next cheapest right here is Busquets. Busquets, therefore, is 11k. Basically, play 11k for 2 ratings, which, if I believe so, is not too bad. Because if we go look at the prices between Navas and Busquets to pay for 2 ratings right here, which is an 87 to an 89, is 14k. But then to pay for 2 more ratings from an 89 to a 91 is, given that you get him for 41k, which we literally just got this one for, if I'm not wrong. There you go. it's only 10k. So basically it works out being very good value for money. Also, super high rated players carry ratings way better than low rated. The rating system is very confusing, but basically I believe he can be used in any SBC, which is 85 and above. Which again, if Aubameyang has multiple 85 and above in him, he should be good. And then furthermore, to add to why I think Oblak is a good investment, we're going to scroll down here and we're going to look, and Oblak actually hasn't risen. He hasn't really had, like some players have already had their little rise, Oblak really hasn't risen. Now, I did go down to 37k and 38k, but yeah, I mean, as of recently, he really has stayed the same sort of price, so he's, yeah, not too bad of an investment. So we're selling some of our Lenglets we bought for 100k the other day, so yeah, bought them for 100, selling for 116, so not too bad. Tax on that is going to be, basically we're going to make about 9.5k per card, which is going to be decent. So what we're doing right now is we are buying the 2 players down there, which is Aspilicueta and Oblak, and we're eventually selling on our cards we bought last night, which were the Maris, and all of them for lazy buyers right now. They're selling with relatively okay ease. You know, I don't mind having 1 million coins for like rash investing. That's kind of decent. But yeah, going to keep on picking up some more Aspilicuetas and Oblaks, and then obviously we're just right now waiting for the Aubameyang SBC. Also, I actually picked up this good deal right here for 3.5. I was showing chat how to do Chemsar train, but picked him up right here for. I'm probably not going to list him because I need the room, but bought him for here for 3.5. Going to sell him for 4.5. And we also went and got ourselves a Pulisic for 2.6. Not quite sure if this deal, I think it might only be about 3.6k, but yeah, not bad. Just picking out some of them in the background as well. So we're just doing a massive, massive club sell-off. Par the 2 million coins liquid is well, obviously the most I've ever had liquid on it, but selling on the Marizes who haven't sold on yet right now for about 17k. And yeah, it's looking really good. I'm just kind of just selling on all of our weekend league investments. So gonna probably have about 2.4 million coins now ready for 6 PM content drops, which will be decent, which is in 1.5 hours. So that should be decent. You know, I say I got a few pre-investments anyway. Got nothing too mad, but yeah, just a few players sitting around here. But yeah, obviously very, very happy. It's pretty mad. I'm not gonna lie. Being on 2 million and like what are we on, like 13 days now, so just under 2 weeks, and we're sitting on over 2 million coins. I say I would love to make coins a little bit faster, but obviously there has been no league SBCs. There's been a few decent SBCs. Of course, I missed the massive one of the Bayern Munich players of the UCL, but as I said, I'm very, very happy how this Road to Glory is going so far. You know, got loads and loads of coins now, so keep on pumping into investments, and hopefully the profits will only get faster and faster and faster now. But as I say, very happy with how it's all going, and yeah, it's pretty mad to be on 2 mil coins already. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Live. Okay, so nothing new there. Team Pookie. We got Aubameyang. Okay, we only have Aubameyang. There's no other SBCs. 1 Premier League player, 187, 85, 87. It's actually cheap. 1 Arsenal player, 1 Team of the Week player, 1 Premier League player. It's actually cheap as hell, to be honest. Let's look at objectives right now. You can go with Oblaks. I mean, you can just go with high-rate players, to be honest. No Vela. Finally, icon swap. Alright, I'm going to go with some Oblaks, I think. I don't think it's too bad. Yeah, I go high rate players. Yeah, I think it's not bad. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. No? Why are you saying no? So the Oblaks we bought prior, we've just sold for a disgusting profit of like 15k a card. Reason for this is he made the cheapest scenario. What I've gone and done is I've gone and bought a few Courtois right here for 30k. And I've gone and absolutely just gone and bought a lot of Tony Cruz right here for 26k. I thought, by those things, there actually does seem to be a bit of demand for it. It's only like a 400k SBC, so right now I'm in the process of using my other, I guess, I've probably got like 2 mil sitting around, so using the other coins and going and buying loads of Tony Cruzes, because basically I'm going to take a punt that Tony Cruz will get in the next cheapest scenario, because he's, yeah, well, relatively cheap. So we are going to be ending off episode 14, and it's not looking too bad. I've got a bunch of investments I'm just trying to sell on right now, just so we can get back into being liquid, and then I need to decide what I want to do. We've of course got weekend to probably go and buy current team of the week, so I'll probably look at buying maybe a few Theo Hernandez and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll show you how it is ending off. We've got 1.2 million with a lot of Sergio Busquets selling on. And we got a few over here. We still got all our Carlos Vela's. And I'll be honest, probably should have shown my Carlos Vela because Carlos Vela might have gone up for one of the foot sort of things. Let's see if he has. We bought them all up for 2-2. Again, I bought them for a Carlos Vela potential record breaker. My webcam would like to. Can it focus on me? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Alright, so we're going to look at Vela right there. We're going to go and say 2-2. Yeah, he's the kind of drops again, so not amazing, but at least the webcam has decided to focus. Stuff in the club-wise, I mean, I've gone and sold a bunch of stuff on. We got a little bit in the club, nothing too interesting, but yeah. Plan of action is going to probably be to go liquid and then try and work out where their next investment is. It might be in Team of the Weeks, might be in Gold Rares, might be able to do a bit of Icon Train tomorrow. I haven't really decided what I might do. I might do Icon Train because it's something I'd really quite like to get into, but yeah. And today's episode comfortably probably on about 1.7, 1.8 million going off of how much we were liquid earlier. With still stuff in the club. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. I don't really know if there's been too much. It's just been kind of like, I guess, the story of a POTM being released, you know. Investments when they announced it. Investments on the release. Failed big investments at the end. But it's not like losing coins. It's, you know, these players will fluctuate all day. So thank you very much for watching. And I shall see you guys.